With respect to the COVID pandemic, today we are reporting 667 new COVID cases on 17,036 tests. Sadly, we are reporting 34 new deaths for a total of 4,821. We have 910 hospitalized patients across the state with COVID. That's an increase of 29 from yesterday. Of the 910 hospitalized, 120 are on ventilators, and that's down 4 from yesterday. We have some positive news. Yesterday on the White House Coronavirus Task Force, we had a call, and it was announced that there are going to be new antigen tests coming online. These are sophisticated tests that don't require electricity or off-site laboratories to perform them. Immediately after the call, I spoke with Admiral Giroir on the task force, and he committed the first 50,000 of those tests to come to Louisiana to help us to administer these tests to individuals who may be in shelters, or we might want to use them at our points of distribution or otherwise, in helping us to respond to both the COVID pandemic and the Hurricane Laura response that we're currently undergoing. I do want to thank Lane, the Louisiana National Guard. We are working to ramp up testing sites. They have 17 community testing sites operating across the state. And if you want to know the nearest site so that you can go be tested, you can call 211, or you can visit ldh.la.gov for information on locations. Yesterday, Dr. Birx encouraged all the governors to talk about Labor Day a little bit in advance and remind folks that the last surge that we experienced here in Louisiana and much of the country, particularly the Sun Belt, you can trace the surge in cases to the activity that occurred during Memorial Day, which started the summer. Labor Day is the holiday that marks the end of summer. And so what we're trying to do is get in front of that holiday and remind people that it's critically important that we not do things that are going to unnecessarily spread the virus, cause more people to contract it, and eventually cause more hospitalizations and deaths. So it's really important as we approach Labor Day weekend that people are mindful about the restrictions and mitigation measures that are in place, including wearing masks, social distancing, 6 feet or more from people not in your same immediate household, washing their hands frequently, staying home if you're sick, and reducing your activity to the maximum degree possible. It's also noteworthy that a large number of cases here and across the country are attributed to relatively informal and small gatherings like backyard barbecues and birthday parties and so forth, many of the same types of activities that you would see on Labor Day. So we are asking people to be especially mindful of that and to make sure that they are not engaging in those activities, and that when they do venture out, they follow all the mitigation measures that we have in place.